Ever wondered which breed holds the title of the most expensive dog in the world? Now, when we talk about man's best friend, we often think about loyalty, companionship, and sometimes a little bit of fur-covered mischief. But for some, dogs represent a status symbol, a piece of luxury, a testament to their wealth. When we venture into the world of luxury dogs, one breed stands out, the Tibetan Mastiff. This breed, which originated from the nomadic cultures of Tibet, China, Nepal, Ladakh and Central Asia, is considered the most expensive dog breed in the world. Its price tag is not just a result of its rarity, it also reflects its historical significance, unique characteristics and the high cost of raising one. But what makes the Tibetan Mastiff so special and expensive? Well, you're about to find out. Let's dive into its history. The Tibetan Mastiff, a breed shrouded in mystery and ancient lore. The story of this majestic canine begins in the rugged, high-altitude landscapes of Tibet. Here, in the harsh, unforgiving climate, the Tibetan Mastiff evolved into the imposing, powerful breed we know today. These dogs were not bred for their looks or their companionship, but for their sheer strength and tenacity. Tibetan nomads relied on these dogs to protect their livestock from predators like wolves, leopards, and even bears. With their thick double-layered coats and their massive size, the Tibetan Mastiff was well equipped for this role. Their dominance in the face of danger, their unwavering loyalty to their human companions, and their ability to withstand the harshest of climates made them invaluable to the people of Tibet. These traits were honed over centuries, sculpting the Tibetan Mastiff into a formidable guardian, a dog breed like no other. But the Tibetan Mastiff's origins are not confined to the practical. The breed also holds a spiritual significance in Tibetan culture. It's believed that these dogs embody the souls of monks and nuns who weren't reincarnated into people or into the sacred Tibetan yaks. This belief further elevated the status of the Tibetan Mastiff, deepening the bond between man and dog. The Tibetan Mastiff's history is also intertwined with that of Tibetan Buddhism. Monasteries often kept these dogs as guardians of their sacred grounds. So, in addition to their role as protectors of livestock, they were also seen as spiritual defenders, warding off evil spirits and ensuring the sanctity of these holy places. Over the centuries, the Tibetan Mastiff has maintained its robustness, its indomitable spirit, and its commanding presence. These dogs are no longer just guardians of livestock or monasteries. They've become symbols of wealth and status, particularly in China, where owning one is considered a sign of prestige. These ancient dogs, once the stalwart guardians of Tibetan nomads, have become one of the most sought-after breeds in the world. Their unique blend of strength, loyalty, and spiritual significance, coupled with their rarity, has made them highly desirable. This rich history contributes to the allure and high price of the Tibetan Mastiff. The Tibetan Mastiff is not just a regular dog, it's a breed with unique and fascinating characteristics. Let's dive into the physical attributes first. The Tibetan Mastiff is a colossal breed, often standing at a height of 26 to 33 inches at the shoulder. They can weigh anywhere between 90 to a staggering 150 pounds. But it's not just their size that's impressive. They are draped in thick, dense fur with a mane around their neck that's especially prominent in males, lending them an almost lion-like appearance. But the allure of a Tibetan Mastiff goes beyond their imposing physicality. They possess a temperament as unique as their looks. Known for their intelligence, they're also independent thinkers, notoriously stubborn at times. They're not the type to blindly follow commands. Instead, they prefer to assess the situation themselves and then act. This can make them a challenge to train, but it also contributes to their ability to make excellent guard dogs. When it comes to their behavior, they are generally calm and quiet indoors, a surprising contrast to their size, but don't let their indoor demeanor fool you. Outdoors, they are vivacious and active, displaying an unexpected agility for their size. They require a moderate amount of exercise to maintain their health and happiness. One unique trait of the Tibetan Mastiff is its nocturnal nature, a characteristic that traces back to its history as a nighttime guard dog in the Himalayas. They are most alert and active during the night, a trait that potential owners should be aware of. Another trait worth noting is their vocalization. Tibetan Mastiffs are known for their deep, powerful bark, which can be heard from great distances. This, combined with their protective instincts, makes them excellent deterrents against intruders. In summary, the Tibetan Mastiff is a breed of contrasts, imposing yet gentle, stubborn yet intelligent, active yet calm. These unique characteristics, along with their majestic appearance, make them a breed like no other. These unique traits make the Tibetan Mastiff a highly sought-after breed. One of the key reasons for the Tibetan Mastiff's high price is its reputation as an exceptional guard dog. The Tibetan Mastiff, with its imposing size and commanding presence, is naturally equipped for the role of a guard dog. These dogs have been bred over centuries in the harsh, mountainous regions of Tibet, where their primary role was to protect livestock from predators. This has ingrained in them a fiercely protective instinct that translates well into a modern-day security role. Physically, a Tibetan Mastiff is a force to be reckoned with. Their large size, robust body and powerful jaws are enough to deter any intruder. This breed can grow up to 30 inches tall and weigh up to 150 pounds, making them one of the largest dog breeds in the world. But it's not just their physical stature that makes them exceptional guard dogs. Their keen senses, especially their acute hearing and sense of smell, are sharp tools in their security arsenal. They can detect unusual noises or unfamiliar scents, alerting their owners to potential threats. Now let's talk about their protective nature. Tibetan Mastiffs are known for being fiercely loyal to their families. They are always on high alert, ready to defend their home and their loved ones at a moment's notice. They are not aggressive without reason, but when they perceive a threat, they are fearless in their defense. There are countless stories of Tibetan Mastiffs going to great lengths to protect their owners. One such tale tells of a Tibetan Mastiff who single-handedly fended off a pack of wolves to protect his owner's livestock. Such stories are not uncommon and are a testament to their unwavering loyalty and courage. However, it's important to note that because of their protective nature, Tibetan Mastiffs require proper socialization and training from an early age. They need to learn what constitutes a real threat to prevent them from becoming overly protective. In conclusion, the Tibetan Mastiff, with its natural protective instincts, physical strength and loyalty, makes an excellent guard dog. They are more than just pets, they are dependable protectors, ready to stand their ground against any threat. Their protective nature and strength make them worth their weight in gold. Raising a Tibetan Mastiff is not a task for the faint-hearted. These majestic creatures, with their awe-inspiring presence, require more than just a bowl of kibble and a pat on the head. They demand extensive socialization, rigorous training, and a significant financial commitment. One of the key challenges of raising a Tibetan Mastiff is their need for socialization. From an early age, these dogs need to be introduced to a variety of people, environments, and other animals. This process helps them to develop a well-rounded temperament and to become comfortable in different situations. It's not an easy task, especially considering their natural wariness around strangers. It takes time, patience, and consistency. Training a Tibetan Mastiff is another considerable challenge. Known for their independent and stubborn nature, these dogs are not the easiest to train. They are intelligent, yes, but they also have a mind of their own. Convincing them to follow commands can sometimes feel like negotiating with a stubborn toddler. Positive reinforcement techniques are highly recommended, and remember, patience is key. And let's not forget about the financial commitment. Owning a Tibetan Mastiff is not cheap. Beyond the initial cost of the dog, which can be pretty steep, there are ongoing costs to consider. These include food, and they eat a lot, regular veterinary care, grooming, and possibly professional training. And because of their size and potential health issues, medical costs can also be higher than for other breeds. All these factors combined make raising a Tibetan Mastiff a monumental task. It's a task that demands dedication, commitment, and a deep understanding of the breed. It's a task that requires one to be more than just a dog owner, but a leader, a companion, and a friend. Owning a Tibetan Mastiff is a huge responsibility and commitment, which adds to their exclusivity and high price tag. Yes, it's challenging, but for those who take on the task, the rewards are immeasurable. The bond between a Tibetan Mastiff and its owner is a unique and special one, built on mutual respect and trust. And isn't that what owning a dog is all about? So, how much does a Tibetan Mastiff cost? Well, the price tag for this majestic beast can vary significantly depending on a few key factors. The cost of a Tibetan Mastiff can range anywhere from $2,000 to a staggering $7,000 or more. The pedigree of the dog plays a crucial role in determining its price. A puppy from champion lineage can command a higher price as compared to a non-show quality pup. Moreover, the reputation of the breeder also influences the cost. A reputable breeder who provides health checks and guarantees can charge a premium for their pups. The location can also affect the price, as importing a Tibetan Mastiff from its native Tibet to other parts of the world can add a hefty sum to the overall cost. And there you have it, the Tibetan Mastiff, the world's most expensive dog breed. But remember, owning a pet is not about the price tag, but the love and care you can provide.